So my dad had asked me to read this book. It's called Same as Ever by Morgan Housel. And it's a great book. It's the first book I've read in a long time. These are 10, 15 things that really stuck with me. So the first is invest in things in the future that you think will remain the same, not think how the future will change. Jeff Bezos from Amazon always said, I never thought that people would, buy houses and food and everything online. But I thought that people would always want their cheapest thing delivered to them the very next day. And that's why he doubled down on that. Then number two, life is made up of a bunch of fragile, tiny mistakes. Take the United States of America, for example. The only reason it survived, and George Washington had completely lost the Battle of Long Island, but the only reason it survived was because the wind blew the wrong way that day, and the British could not sail up the East River. So you can never really predict these mistakes. And that takes me to number three, you can never really predict anything. So invest in preparation, not prediction. Things like COVID-19, nobody could ever think about that. But if you had the cash and preparedness in hand, you would have been okay. So invest in that. Stop performing and start connecting. Humans seek happiness through connection. We think that, we get happier by earning money and more career success. But humans war and are happiest in times when they connect the most with the people around them. So try to be more connective and try to be more communicative. 5. Crazy people are abnormal and you cannot separate the good from the bad. You just got to take it as a whole. So when you accept somebody's good, you got to accept someone's bad. People do not care about results. They only care about the story. When you're investing in a stock or you're valuing a company, people are investing in the story that they believe they have been told, whether this company will make certain products or do crazy things. We always try to be rational and compute, several statistics. But the biggest thing is the human element, and it's impossible to be computed. Stress is essential in life. The greatest period of innovation apparently was the 1930s, which was the Great Depression. Because for innovation, you need panic, stress, worry, and you need people to want to change, and that only comes from uncomfortable situations. Then you need to waste time. Solving the biggest problems in the world normally involve a lot of thinking. You need to go on those long walks, you need to ponder and think, because otherwise you will just end up doing a bunch of work that is not needed. So you need to work smarter, not harder. Then nothing in life stays big forever. Companies like BlackBerry have fallen off. Even Apple, if you think about it, this ecosystem nonsense. They completely disregarded AI. They're completely disregarding, facial technology, AR. And at the end of the day, you lose your competitive advantage in the long run, because once you become big, people always have a target on your back. And lastly, I think the biggest one is debating. People who are debating are normally just a bunch of people who have different experiences talking over each other. So you got to understand that everyone is coming with their own set of experiences, and experiences rule the world. So you just got to understand and try to gather more information and try to understand where the other person is coming from. But yeah, I hope this helps. Thank you for watching. Good night.